What's going on, everybody? Thank you so much for tuning into another stream. Once again, we are ripping into some Path of the Exile. Hope you're all having a fantastic end to the week. Thank you so much for tuning in. Without further ado, let's freaking rip in, shall we? We had an awesome stream yesterday. Thank you so much to everyone and anyone who did tune in. Absolutely love you guys. And yeah, very, very keen to get straight into it today. So let's rip in. I am still a little bit sick, so I do apologize. Obviously, it would be my preference not to be sick or ill, but unfortunately, it is not something that I can help at the moment. So if I do sound a little bit sniffly, that is why I apologize. Alright, let's freaking go. So, what are we doing? Search the dread thicket for fireflies. So we're up some of this area. I don't remember exactly what we're up to yet, but I think we'll do this first, and then we'll hit that bit. And from there we can go elsewhere. But I hope everyone's having an absolute awesome Friday, and thanks so much for tuning into another stream. Let's get it. Straight in with a hive spawn, let's go. I reckon we'll hit 3, and maybe wait 4. Let's see. Nah, hit it. Alright. We're hitting. Oh shit. Alright, we're hitting the. Hitting the dash. Hit the dash. Hit the dash.
I need more pockets.
Oh, we didn't do a dump. Far out. I didn't realize we didn't do a dump. We've also got a lot of graft blood, so we can definitely go do something with that. So yeah, let's do a quick dump first. Then we'll do the graft blood, and then we can come back and do Eagle Claw and Worm Scale. That's kind of cool. % increased movement speed. That's right. 619. Oh shit! I didn't realize the evasion on this was so crazy. 619 versus 387. Definitely gonna grab that. 725 on this one. Damn. I didn't realize they were so. They're decent. Alright. No, I'll do a quick swap out for that. Hell yeah. So that's 6. That's 6, but 725. Yeah, every day of the week. Hell yeah.
You have found the resting place of
Download. How goes it? Any questions where you're currently at? Mate, it's going freaking well. I don't know, dude. Thanks so much for freaking tuning in, bro. I appreciate you. I don't know, bro. I don't really think I have any massive questions. I guess the only question that I'm dealing with at the moment is how the graft concept works, but I understand that. At the moment that is a common not understanding, I guess you can say, because it is a new patch. So I guess, like, yeah, from my understanding, not a lot of people still have a good understanding on it. But I don't know if you do. I like these boots. I think I want to keep everything unique and just get rid of the rest. You don't need to worry about them too much, TBH. They're just added bonus stats. Okay, cool. I guess the other question is, at this point in the game, am I correct in you do have 50k gold? Speak to the gamble vendor to upgrade some of your rare gear. Respec? No.
Ahoy there.
Ads just started. Okay.
Hello.
Greetings.
I greet you. Yes. The spirit
Alright,
is
sweet.
with you.
Thank you. Thanks for sticking through that as well. Appreciate it. So I guess the question that I had is pretty much anything non-unique I can get rid of, hey? Like, I'm just wondering what to keep, what to get rid of. And I still am, like, kind of learning, but my understanding is basically anything non-unique is pretty much get rid of, unless it's superior to what I have. Unless, yeah, superior to what I have at the moment. Give me 1 second, download. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Thank you for that. So a good rare item is usually better than a unique. Uniques are just easy fixed stats for particular things. Interesting. Okay. Alright. Well, I'm just going to try and clear up. For example, for example, I use a rare chest. Oh, okay, so this is what you use. So energy shield, 900. Holy shit, that requires a lot of intelligence. Damn, okay. 1% less damage taken per 230 intelligence. Nice. Okay. Got you. No, but I appreciate that. That freaking makes a lot of sense, because it's like, it's obviously not something that I think about or put into, yeah, I don't know. It's not something you think about. You kind of just go, oh yeah, the orange items must be better. But I guess when you look at it like that, it makes a lot more sense. I'm gonna go. Go back to the northern forest. But if you like, go to the Gamba vendor and click evasion chest for instance. He'll likely poop you out a nice bit of kit. Alright, let's do that. I don't know if I have that yet though. I did look for it. Gamble for items. Is it on a different page? Random belt, random amulet. What's it called? If you go to the game offender, click evasion chest for instance. Oh, evasion chest. Oh, yeah, I gotcha. Sorry, dude, I freaking got so confused because I was like, evasion chest. I can't see any chests here. Body piece. I understand. All right. Yeah, dude, that was freaking confusing, but that was not your fault at all. So we go evasion body. Gotcha. Cool. Let's do that. I kind of want to do evasion helmet as well. Let's check that out. I reckon that evasion shield that we just got is pretty sick. I like the boots as well. It can drop magic or rare. Okay. If it drops magic blue, just get rid. Okay. Oh, damn. That's good, no? 931 evasion, plus 104 to evasion rating. Oh, that's 985. This is so much better. I didn't even realize. Damn. We're actually, like, getting pretty beefed. How much gold we got? I'm gonna gamble one more. This is the problem. Is I love a good punt. 753. Nah, that's shit. I'm selling all of this. I want to see what kind of daggers we can get as well. I'll do one more. At this point in the campaign, just go for resistance and life, really. And on boots, you want move speed. Well, we got max move speed here. So is it... Oh, this is actually... this is a great question. Thank you. So I got 50% increased movement speed, so I'm moving freaking fast. Is that more important than having something with like 20% increased movement speed, but a higher evasion rating on the boots? Oh yeah, leave those on. Cool. Carnal mitts, we want... The dagger... I freaking think everything we have right now actually has such a good purpose and contributes to the build really nicely. I guess the only thing is the helmet, but that gives us onslaught. So I'm assuming the bar boot helmet as well is just a leave. Because it's only giving us 110 armor, but it's giving us onslaught, which is 20, 20, 20 on movement speed, attack speed, and one other thing. So I'm assuming I should just leave the bar boot helmet on as well. I'd say the helm, shield, and body can all be gambit for upgrades.
Ahoy there.
True, okay. Onslaught is great, but you have Headhunter. True. And how much would you gamble for these?
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Like, I don't know what's good, you know? You can also go evasion, energy, shield items if you want. I think I prefer just the concept of a full energy build. Full evasion build. I know it sounds dumb. I know that doesn't make sense, but that's kind of how we want to, how I want to build it. I don't know what's good here as well. Alright, let's do another evasion pod.
I'd consider that a
680.
win.
Would any of these be worth keeping? Rule of thumb, look for 2+ resistances as suffix and then something handy as a prefix in your golden. Okay. So that's cold. Does stun recovery count? Ah, stun is meh. Okay, cool. So you'd sell all these, hey? Oh, I can just sell items here. Sick. Yeah, selling go again. Alright. Alright, we're just gonna start with the... We'll start with the chest. One...
I'd consider that a win.
Ooh. Oh shit, that's actually like pretty sick. Oh, okay, sweet. Yeah, the one on the right is good. Sweet. So we'll chuck that in. We'll sell the other two, and now we're gonna grab some. We'll sell those, and then I'm gonna grab some. I think I want helmet first. Evasion helmet.
Could do worse, Exile.
134 to maximum life. Okay, I don't hate that. Leave yourself like 5k gold and you're all G. You don't need it for anything else at this stage. Okay.
Well, it's not.
Nah, that's blue. I don't hate that. Boom. Oof. Banging, yeah? That's not bad. Alright, grab that. And I'm going to roll for shield now. So I'm going to keep the bar boot. Definitely can't be getting rid of that bar boot.
Oh,
Oh. Sell these. Gambar. Hit the shield. When you're done there, press C and go to defenses. Okay. So we hit the random evasion shield.
I'd consider that a win.
9% chance. Oh, actually, this is good, no? 9% chance to block spell energy. Yeah, that's good. Sweet. Easy. Straight away, boom. Fuck yeah.
Hello.
Thanks, download. Campaign Gamba is OP. Okay. That's good to know. Alright, here we go. Defenses. That's good, right? If they're missing us 50% of the time. Our dex is huge. So if you wanted to nitpick, you have lots of lightning and not as much fire / cold. So you could gamble iron until you hit the other 2 resistances. Yeah, got you. Okay. So what has a lot of lightning? It's mainly the buckler. Light, right. Yeah, okay, well, we've still got a little bit more gold. So let's do the shield. See if we can hit. Because I kind of like the read that has cold, that has fire, whereas this one has spell damage and lightning. So I think I'd rather gambit this one. Actually, hold up. Doo-doo.
Return soon, yes?
Come to my hideout. On the way. Also, dude, sorry if I keep sniffling. It's not my intention. I'm just a little bit crook, unfortunately. We can benchcraft to fix things. Holy shit, okay, we're gonna learn how to benchcraft. Alright. We're at the crafting bench. You cannot use other people's crafting benches. I'm assuming I'm giving you my stuff.
I'm here.
Dude, this is a freaking nice hideout too. Yeah, let's do that. The bench crafting is super simple. It's just to choose what you want things, so you'll learn it soon enough. Thank you, thank you. Take that out. Wait, why can't... Oh, shit. Sorry, I can't take the socketed gem out. Hang on. Sweet. You're doing some like voodoo magic. Imagine if I just rolled something super sick that actually like had some value, and you're just like, thanks, bro. I am level 63. Actually, I'm almost 64. I'm 98% 64. So if that extra 1 level is going to make a difference. happy to have a little bit. Yeah, I'm happy to make up that extra level because it's like I'm at 98%, level 64. I don't know if that makes a difference. How badass I look. Is anything worth 25 point? What's like the cheapest thing I can buy on the store? 30 extra character slot. Oh, you can buy pets. I can get a centipede, a hummingbird, a pegasus. Oh, I can buy a pet. I can get a falcon. That's sick. I can just get a cloud. Ida Wilson, hey bud, what's going on? How is it going? Thanks so much for jumping in to the stream, Ida. Hope you're doing well. We're doing fantastic, mate. Thank you for asking. What type of game is this, dude? This is Path of Exile. Mouse over each item to enable, accept. Thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate that, Ida. Hope you're having a fantastic Friday. Welcome to Path of Exile. This is our first playthrough of the campaign. Currently we are at Act 7. And we are freaking loving it. So I hope you enjoy action RPGs. What do we do though in this game? We run around and defeat monsters and try and complete our missions on the right here. Download. Thank you so much for hooking those up, brother. They look freaking epic. What do we got? We got cold, we got fire, lightning. Oh, that is sick, dude. Thank you so much for adding those ones on. That's awesome. Let's have a look at our defenses now. I actually love the graphics. The graphics in this game are absolutely epic. Alright, so we got 50% fire resistance, 50% cold resistance, 50% 99% lightning resistance. That's freaking sick. Our chaos resistance is tiny. Is that a problem? The light blue ones are the crafted mods. So we got 20% fire, 70 max life, and 74 increased evasion rating. Dude, your stream is fire. Thank you so much, Ida. If it's above 0, you're sweet for now. Okay. Awesome. Thank you, mate. I appreciate that, Ida. That's super nice of you. Thank you so much. Can you maybe put your face cam somewhere above? What do you mean by that? No worries, bud. It's kind of, yeah. Ida, do you do graphic design by chance? You seem to have an eye for aesthetics, bro. I mean, I didn't even notice you had a face cam. Fair enough. That's all good. But it's fine, bud. No worries, thanks, Ida. The light blue ones, the crafted mod. Dude, download, thank you so much. Anyway, Act 7, was it? Yes, we are on to Act 7. I hope you don't mind. The face is unfortunately going to stay where it is. So you'll just have to put up with my ugly mug. How long have you been doing graphic design for, Ida? Wait, are they unique gems? How are they unique? Is it because it's Val? Since when were they unique gems? What graphic design? Oh, sorry, mate. No, just because I thought you had a bit of an eye for detail. Okay. So why are these Vals... Why are these ones coming up as Val, and then these ones coming up as unique? Oh, that's not even... This is so weird. Oh, because it has, for rare or unique enemies, got its... Rare or unique enemies, there we go, that's why. Sorry, that was a blonde moment, apologise.
The Genesis tree accepts your offering.
What is that? What's an exalted implant?
She will soon bear fruit.
Oh, another thing, you can control click a womb gift.
Yes, just like that.
Nice. We're already out of graft blood. That's crazy. Ida, what the fuck? What's going on, bro? What the fucking about? Dude, I like these. I like the daggers, the rune daggers. But they're like... They require so much int. What is a regal implant? Upgrades a magic graft to a rare graft. Okay, that's pretty sick. Are these uncommon? Or can I just whip that on this guy? Because this is giving us 14% increased projectile damage. So I'm kind of keen to upgrade it. But I don't know if that's dumb. Rip it, they common, sweet. Oh shit, wait, it has to be... Dude, oh... Alright, that's right, I had like hardly any... I had hardly any graft blood left anyway, so that's all good. 40% increased projectile damage. It barely changed anything. Oh well. It added another mod. No, it didn't. To the bit below. No, it already had the chance to freeze, did it? I'm pretty sure it already had chance to freeze. Or was it the cold damage? 25% increased cold damage. That actually might be it. Alright, now I understand why there is a womb gift locker, because that is actually getting pretty annoying. Nice. Alright, we got these augmentation implants, exalted implants. Alright, we got some interesting stuff coming up now. Dump that all in page 1. Can't dump those. Pump those, cool. Alright. Act 7, Part 2, let's go. Another tip, in the room gift locker there is a small box at the bottom. If you tick that, it'll make it so you shift click stuff into your stash. It'll immediately go to your locker. That is good to know. Dude, there's so much like, I don't know, like efficient processes, I guess you could call it. Oh, frick me, I'm so stupid. Literally did not put... I put my gems back in my stash. It's overwhelming, haha. There is so many processes. Oh my god, it's so dumb. So I accidentally put dash and... I put dash and I put my frickin' my good one in there. Herald of Agony, we need that. Dash. I think it was just those two. I'm hoping. Let's see what we got support-wise. Sorry, mates. Just give me one moment. Alright, we're back. Sorry, the dog started chewing on the missus' shoe, and we obviously cannot have that. I'm just seeing if there's something that we can put on the dash. Alright, everything's going on today. Dogs barking, chewing the shoes. Here we go. Arcane Surge Support. That can go on the dash. Alright, sweet. Grab that one. That's got to go on the dash. Stop. Dude. Alright, so we can grab the haste. Pop that there. Grab the dash, pop that there, and then bring that there. I think that will work. Alright, I don't know what we want next as well. I think we're gonna go Dagger Mastery. Does this count as a dagger attack? I guess that's a good question. Because it requires a dagger, so I'm assuming it counts as a dagger attack. If you're using a dagger, it's a dagger attack. Even if it's like a spell. Okay. Sweets. Alright, let's have a look at our damage. So we're hitting 583 per second. With then doing poison damage of pretty close to what's that? What's the median of that? Like 1200. 1200 poison damage per second. With 6 projectiles. And potentially some bleeding damage as well. Okay, this is getting pretty sick. I'm happy with how this is looking. Alright, we got our dash, we got everything set up. Such a big box.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Left the door open. We got the shoe again. He loves the leopard print one. Yeah. Thanks, baby. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, quick little endorsement. This is not a paid endorsement, but today's stream is sponsored by Kentucky Fried Chicken. I love it, you love it. KFC, please sponsor me. I really hope I don't die, because I'm playing with one hand. So... Download, what's your favorite thing to eat from KFC? Zinger. Are you Australian, or do they have? Are you like American? They have Zinger in Australia, in America. So I feel like Zinger is such an Aussie thing. Yeah, Aussie, hell yeah. I thought so. I was like, I don't know if they have the Zinger in America. They could. We gotta find fireflies. Alright, that's one. Den of Despair. What's the hardest chapter, do you reckon? 10? I want to try and finish the campaign this weekend. That's my goal for the weekend. Holy shit, he's strong. Honestly, Act 1, because you're weak as hell. Damn, okay. So we just get stronger and stronger. That checks out, though. I don't think I died in Act 1. I think I died in Act 2 for the first time. Because I got blown up by a chest. Obviously, once you get to the end of the game, it can get very spicy, though. Do these things, is it just me or do these things remind you of drop bears? Not that drop bears are a real thing, but, well, sorry, don't tell anyone else, but the concept of it. Like, they've obviously been like, oh yeah, Australia has these things called drop bears. Let's bake them in the game. I was watching someone stream yesterday, and they were talking about like a buffed Maven. So it wasn't like, I can't remember what they called it, but it was like they'd reached the Maven, but rather than just versing the Maven on standard, they were playing on like a super difficulty. I can't remember what they called it or how they described it, but it sounded freaking hard. Uber Maven, yeah, that was it. All the endgame bosses have Uber variants. Gotcha. Are they good drivers? Been farming Ubers for currency this league. It's been fun to learn them. I have no idea what that means yet. I didn't get any mayo. Oh shit.
Just need a moment to catch my breath.
Damn. No. Shit. Oh, so close. That's right, now I got him. Yeah. Oh. Just means I've been repeatedly doing Uber bosses for their rare drops and selling rare drops in trade to upgrade my character. Got you.
The tragedy is.
What's my new option? This one's Soul of Growth through approval. Go with that one. Where am I supposed to go now? Freaking hell, this game's hard to play with one hand, hey. Are you always hitting your storage boxes with the Orb of Alchemy as well? Like, is that something that I should be religiously doing? Or was every now and then alright?
Just need a moment to catch my breath.
Say again, sorry, my game was that. All good. Oh, I swear my memory is so bad. When there is a locker, should I be hitting it with an Orb of Alchemy every time? Or is... yeah, I don't know what the... when the best... or should I be saving my Orb of Alchemy? Alright, nah, not at this stage. Okay. Like... what's on my map? There's like a green dot on my map. Where's it going? It's like running away from me. Abyssal Trove. Abyss, it's a league mechanic. Sick. I genuinely thought like someone had joined my game for some reason. Oh, nice. Oh yeah, shit, now we're getting strong. Nice.
You are like. You have found. You are like.
Alright, deliver fireflies to the temple. So I'm assuming we're gonna go to the Val City. Probably should have done a dump there, but that's alright. Cool. 15 plus 2 critical strike, plus 5 poison duration. I feel like I know the mechanic, or someone was saying like I don't need to do the full loop, but I just don't understand. Oh jeez. Freaking kamikaze. I know that I'm not supposed to do the full I don't know what you call it, like passive loop, I guess you could say. But I just don't know how else to kind of do it. Was I supposed to do that? Who knows? Damn. Sweet. Alright, we're on now. Yeah, let's go. Alright.
Just need a moment to catch my breath.
Now we got the Headhunter. What, we got 6 stacks on the Headhunter. What was the timer? Trying to keep the Headhunter stacked. We can go pick everything up afterwards, but keeping that stacked right now is quite pertinent to our success. There we go. Cool. Oh no, we're losing it. Alright. Looks like we lost it. Oh, okay. Back. So many spiders. Are we gonna burst like a spider queen? Is that the next? Is that what we're alluding to? The next boss is some form of spider queen. Let's see. Nice. Quick clear there. Damn. Yeah, he's onto something. I'm trying to remember There's another game or a movie or something. Oh, Aragon. Is it Aragon or Aragon? And there's a giant spider. Or it's Harry Potter, and it's called like Ara something. What's the one in Harry Potter called? Far out. Get me? Yep. Nice. Aragog, that's it. Thank you. I hate how new floors sometimes wipe the headhunter, because now my headhunter's restarted. Alright, we're back. Oh, that was brutal. Run. Damn. They tried. Oh. Back for seconds. Thank you, that was an epic call. Also, I've got to read you out something. I sent my mates something earlier, and it's like a freaking crazy fact about Elon Musk. I don't know what your thoughts are on Big Muskie, but it's a crazy fact about him and his wealth. And one of my mates just replied to me. Essentially, he did the maths on what I said, so I want to check it, but I'll share it with you because it was freaking crazy. Or at least for me, it blew my mind. So once we're at the gates to Aragog, which I think we are right now, I'll check that. Hopefully it will stat up. I wonder if we can clear this area enough to get a level. Probably not, maybe. No, looks like we're not gonna have enough. That sucks, but that's all good. This is the thing that I don't like about Headhunter, right? Is I'm about to go into a fight and I've got no stacks on my Headhunter. But even if I was going into the fight and I had stacks on my Headhunter, would they not be wiped before I went into the fight? Anyway, we're about to go into a break. When we come back from the break, I will share that crazy stat with you. HH isn't great for bosses. Okay, that checks out with my maths. Download, let me know when you're back from the break. To everyone on Kick, what is going on? Hope you're all having a fantastic Friday. Thanks so much for tuning into the stream. I hope you're all doing excellent. How's everyone's Friday going? What's going on? What are you guys up to? What's exciting has happened for you guys today? apologies again if I am a bit sniffly today. Unfortunately, I'm not feeling super well, so I do apologize for that. Oh, no ads, by the way. Oh, they never started for me. I was waiting for him, but yeah. Okay. I don't know. Did it just start? I think it just started. Are they on? Nice. Yeah, that'll happen. Alright, so we'll go a tree. We should just run and dumped everything whilst we're here, because we're going to end up doing it anyway. Alright, we'll just do that now whilst we're waiting. Sorry, that was gross, I know. Apologies.
If I belong to
Sell that, sell that, sell that. Oh. Hit the stash. Do 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 do. Oh.
yes.
Sell that one. Cool. Oh shit. Temple of Decay level 2, there we go. Alright, download. So here's what I got for you. I feel like all this hype and now it's not going to live up to the hype at all. Anyway, so get this. It is 80,000 BC. You are immortal. The world is still frozen in an ice age. You decide, I'm going to save $10,000 every day, never spending a cent. 82,021 years later, it's 2021. You still, right? So it's in 82,000 years, you've saved $10,000 every day. You still do not have as much money as Elon Musk. Now tell me that billionaires should exist. That is absurd. So my friend worked it out. For the 82,021 years, you would save $299,376,650,000. So just under 300 billion. And Elon Musk is worth 500 billion. It's absolutely ridiculous. But actual good fact. Yeah, I saw it. I saw it and I was like, there's no way that's true. Sent it to the boys and yeah. One of them obviously doubted me. Doubted me and did a fact check and yeah. And like, oh shit. Oh shit, sorry. I pressed the wrong button. Unknowingly. I was playing Potion Piano on the WASDs instead of the 1, 2, 3s. But yeah, I'm like a capitalist at heart. Or I don't want to say capitalist because I'm not super into my politics and all that shit. But I'm like, yeah, if you are a business owner and you are running a successful business, you should be entitled to make money, and that should be your money. You should pay taxes in order to support government projects and stuff like that, such as maintaining roads and all that kind of stuff. And we're not going to get super deep into it, but you should be allowed to make money and not have someone designate you in a certain industry or sector and be able to support yourselves. And if that quality of life that you earn as a result of that is better than some other people, so be it. However, when you become that rich and are able to cheat the system because of the amount of money you have, that's where I start having an issue. And it's not even cheating the system. He's obviously like using technicalities and loopholes in order to benefit. I understand that. But there shouldn't be loopholes. Like, genuinely, like, one of the best solutions that I've heard to tax is to have just a flat tax, 20% on everyone, and there is no deductions or anything like that. It's how much money did you make this year? Cool. Government takes 20% of that. End of story. How much money went into your bank? You had 100,000 going in your bank? Cool. Government takes 20k. You had $1 million? Cool. Government takes 200,000. Yeah, I agree. There's being rich and then owning a monopoly. 100%. And you can have a business in a monopoly, but the government should do something to step in and go, hey, if you're going to have a monopoly here, we are going to take a bigger part of it because it's in our interest to also benefit as a country off of that. And unfortunately, Australia has so many monopolies that we have sold off to privatized businesses who, unfortunately, so many of them are overseas. So you have a whole nother freaking problem. Not to mention, the last thing I say, not to mention the freaking the insane amount of democracy we have in this country, which is fantastic in comparison with other countries, but we have so much democracy that nothing gets freaking done. Anyway, rant over. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. 20% flat rate tax for everyone. Vote for me. 2026. Yeah, the West Coast natural resource thing is laughable, selling all our assets privately instead of publicly. 100%. I'm not going to dive into this, but I was talking with one of my mates at work. This is now story, not... I'm going to count this as a story, not politics, because I don't know the facts of this or have looked into this. But he was telling me something, and I'm going to spitball the numbers. But he was telling me that Australia's natural gas resources were provided to, or Australia's natural gas supplied 75% of the world's supply. Like something insane, like a pretty overwhelming majority. And we made $4 billion on that, supplying 75%. Rabbit hole territory. It is, and we're going down the rabbit hole, unfortunately. or fortunately, depending on how you like this stuff. But wait, how the fuck did I get a fox? Oh, sorry, never mind. I know, yeah, it's the Firefly chick. Alright.
Just need a moment to catch
They even called her Arakali, which, I mean, is pretty close to an arachnid, no? Arachnid Kali? Arachnid Kali? Where is she? I don't even know where she is. There we go. Oh, that's the fun of this one, hey. There we go. Yeah, so he was saying that Australia provided 70% or 75% of the world's natural gas. Dubai, or Abu Dhabi, or something in the UAE, made up the 25%. Australia made 4 billion off of this, and they made something like 64 billion. Tell me our government's doing the right thing. How do you make 4 billion when you supply 75%, and another country contributes the remainder and makes 8 times more? It's just terrible business. Frick. Shit. Alright, tanking. Got it. Let's go. Isn't it to do with the fact that mining industry is owned by private entities instead of by the government? It very well could be. I haven't looked into this. I know a little bit about the mining side of it. Not so much like the, when I say mining, I mean like natural resources. Not natural resources. Yeah, mining, like ore and coal and all that kind of stuff. I know less about natural gas. 10% reduced damage from overtime. You cannot be stunned if you've been stunned. Alright, we're gonna do that one. Grab all this and sell it. But yeah, it's just crazy. End of the day, we have this amazing opportunity at our hands. And don't get me, I love it. Like, I love our country. But we have this amazing opportunity at hand to capitalize on the great country that we have. And unfortunately, we don't have a good leader to make it happen. But you're probably right. I mean, I'm like 90%. I'd be, oh yeah. I think you're definitely right. I just don't know for a fact.
This'll do nicely, Exile.
Alright, Act 8, let's go. Hell yeah, 2 acts to go. I don't know full details, just enough to get annoyed at the idea. You know what I freaking appreciate and love? That you just said that. That is so sick when people can be like, yep, I don't understand this fully, but I understand the concept of it, and yeah, it's frustrating. That you're not like a hardcore Nancy and deep dive into something you don't know.
I need more pockets.
But then when it comes to Path of Exile, which is the topic we should get back onto, then you're a hardcore Nancy and you know everything. Which again, I freaking appreciate.
Stop. And have a good vibe.
I know a lot about this very specific useless thing. Dude, isn't that just like life though? Excuse me, sorry, that was gross. That is the best part about life. Is so many people know so much about some specific thing that generally serves no benefit to our survival. If you break us down to our basic primal instinct. I know it's a movie, it feels weird saying that. Here we go. Here's an interesting thought. I'm going on a lot of tangents today. I'm actually really enjoying it. So here's an interesting thought. How long do you think the average human being could survive in the wilderness with no training? Because you see these shows like Alone, right? But they're all trained to do this. Yeah, that makes sense. Haha, and for real. Because you see shows like Alone, right? And they have literally committed their whole life to surviving in the there's Alone Australia and they're surviving the outback.
Yes.
And you also have Alone, the actual TV series, where they go and survive in the most obscure of places. How long do you think the average person could survive in the wilderness? The answer might shock you. Yo, that's sick. Alright. So I've got a decent amount of outdoor experience, but not much survival experience. Okay. I feel like I would be able to learn enough to survive. However, the average person, like 3 weeks. Dude, I don't... Oh. Okay. Yeah. Maybe 3 months? Dude, no chance 3 months. Have you seen Alone? Like, these guys are freaking professionals, kitted up to the wazoo. And some of them struggle a few days. No, I haven't, so I'm purely guessing. I'm thinking a bunch would just starve. Oh, definitely. There's one guy. Can I spoil it for you? Can I tell you about some of the previous winners? Because there's some pretty epic. There's one pretty epic story that I want to tell you. Okay. So there was this dude who went on, right? And he was going to... I can't remember what country they were going, but it was like super freaking cold. And basically he knew he was going on into this country that was like super cold during winter. And what he did was he just packed on a huge amount of weight, just like stacked himself for this competition, and then built himself like this epic hut that was like super cozy. He had, I shit you not, he had a chimney in this hut, and then literally just went into hibernation and like did not move for days and just outlasted everyone by just surviving on his stored fat resources. Like, essentially just entered pure ketosis and just survived and outlasted everyone else. And in the show, like, you can get removed if you're like unhealthy. Like if you reach like a bad body weight, or they think basically if they think you're gonna die, they will pull you out. And this guy just happened to outlast someone else who like got injured or something like that and was kind of forced off the show. I think maybe even frostbite on like one of the toes or something. But yeah, he literally did the sickest play, and it's like such an iconic season of Alone because yeah, he just like gamed the game. But yeah, you see other episodes where like one dude was eating bark and surviving on bark for like weeks. And when I say bark, I mean like bark from a tree. And it turns out like he didn't go to the bathroom for like the same amount of period. Like essentially since he started eating bark, he wasn't able to pass because it was so coarse that it was like essentially blocking him. And so he got emergency pulled out because his like intestines were shot to shit. I might have to give the show a go because it's up my alley. If you like adventure, camping, survival stuff, definitely watch it. Like, I have no interest in camping. I just liked watching like Bear Grylls and stuff growing up. But yeah, me and my partner watch it and we freaking love it. And we're not outdoorsy people at all. So definitely check it out. It's well worth a watch. I think from memory, Patagonia was really good.
If Sam wasn't mad enough, now we've got.
Nah, bro. Like, I've heard about Outdoor Boys. I've never looked into it. But I've heard that it's really good. Like, I know that they just did an episode where they like got a walrus or something. Give it a go. Alright, I'll write it down. Yeah, I've heard it's really good, so I've like wanted to check it out, so I'll have to. Anyway, dude, it's like a good before bed fodder. Go watch some of the earlier eps where he's surviving in the snow. Alright, I'll have to check it out. Dude, I'm gonna end the stream a little bit earlier today. Just because it's Friday night, I want to spend some time with the missus. And watch some TV and stuff. Because I want to smash out a massive stream tomorrow. So you're all good. I'm about to head off too. Perfect. But yeah, I want to smash out a massive stream tomorrow. So hopefully I'll see you tomorrow if you're not busy, or if I catch you at a good time. But yeah, dude, I hope you have a great night, and I'll catch you next time. But yeah, Download, freaking appreciate your help. I appreciate all your advice for PoE, and it was great chatting to you. I got a photograph a wedding tomorrow, so I'll catch you another time. Freaking hell, dude, we got to talk about that. I'm actually like, yeah, I used to do a bit of photography. I know I say that, and you're gonna go, oh yeah, he's got an iPhone, has a camera, but yeah, no, I actually used to do a bit of photography, so we got to talk about that. But oh, hang on, I'll see if I can do this real quick. No, I'll do it next time. Anyway, remind me to bring up photography next time. We'll chat about that. Good luck with your gig tomorrow. I hope you smash it. And yeah, I'll catch you next time, bro. But I appreciate you jumping in today. Peace.